Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heyball Asian Championships of 2024. Host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the worldwide fans tuning in. Have we got a treat for you? I have a special guest. He comes into the commentary booth. Affan, welcome to the final.
Nice to be here, Pepsi. Should be a great final between two very good players. TEMUUJIN's just taken a really nice finish there in the first frame. Very controlled. He's been quite impressive lately. He's probably one of the best international players at Heyball. So it's not a big surprise that he's in the final. But SHIVAM's played well to get to the final himself, so it should be a good final. I'm looking forward to it.
What I've seen from this young man from India, he will go down as the greatest potter I've ever seen on the TV table. He is fearless about shots. He will go all in on the attack. He is the greatest potter I've seen. His opponent is the greatest cueist I've seen on the TV table. Nobody has cued better than he has, and that's why both of these are in the final. Over to you, Affan. Where do you feel about the players to win the title?
Before the final started, I would have said TEMUUJIN would be my favourite, but it's a final, and you know anything can happen in a final. SHIVAM is by no means a big second favourite. It's a race to 7. He'll be thinking to himself, if he breaks well, takes all his chances, then you know he'll have a very good chance of winning the final himself. So yeah, I mean I'd definitely make TEMUUJIN slight favourite before it started, but you know I wouldn't put my house on it. But this is a very good chance for SHIVAM. So I feel like after TEMUUJIN took his clearance really well in the first frame, SHIVAM needs to reply with the same himself, and if he doesn't, you know, it could be one of them finals that could run away from him. So we'll see what happens here. It's a good layout of the balls.
And what you witnessed on that shot, Affan, and worldwide fans, he tends to throw himself at the cue ball with the body after the shot, and that's the willpower. He's a great believer in his potting, and that's why I've given him the title, the greatest potter on the TV table I've ever seen over the last few days. Nobody's ever come close to him for his potting ability and his self-belief. He hits the ball true and accurate. If he had a stage name, I would call him the Archer. He hits the bullseye every time, but he has a weakness. He overruns the cue ball sometimes, which, as both of us know, we've played on this table, how fast it is, and all of a sudden you blink and the game's over. And you're right, Affan, he had to respond with a good clearance.
Yeah, I mean the break was key there. The layout of the balls was like very kind. That's why I felt like this is a chance he needs to take, because they won't come out, you know, this easy all the time. So these are the chances you can't afford to miss if you want to, you know, win the tournament. It looks like he's going to do it pretty confidently. It's been a good clearance so far. Yeah, that's the 8 ball. So good start from both players. You know, obviously a high pressure final, and both have started off in confident fashion with finishes off the breaks.
Is this the standard throughout the game? It will fall down. I haven't seen any player dominate this game because of the break system and the way the table plays. But look at the beautiful setup. The final is here. $24,000 and a place in the World Games is for the winner.
Yeah, I mean the prizes on offer amazing. You know, I can't you can't say anything else. The the prize money is really good. It's it's not top heavy. It's got a nice even breakdown, and then obviously to top it off, you also get a spot in the World Games in Chengdu, which is something I'm sure whoever wins this final will look forward to, representing their country and trying to win a gold medal there.
And congratulations to yourself, Afan, for your first attempt in the Middle East. You always wanted to be here over the years, and I can assure you your achievement has been fantastic. Yes, you wanted to achieve more, but it didn't happen. But one thing about it, you came to Qatar Doha and you put in the performance, what you could do, and you represented Pakistan with a great performance. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you touched on it there. I would have wanted to be in this final match myself, but sometimes everything, I'm a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. So, the quarter final was what was meant for me. So, but yeah, something to build on. There's another event starting tomorrow. Hopefully, I can go further in that one, and eventually maybe even go all the way. But a lot of good players. You can't really look past your next match. And TEMUUJIN there, he hits. I played him in China 2 or 3 months ago, and he hits that break really, really well. It consistently makes one of the 2 balls below the first ball into the middles. That's why he's so consistent at this game, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with because he's still relatively young, and this is the only Q spot he plays. So he's not far from China where he lives in Mongolia. So yeah, the future looks good for him.
He has a weakness in his game, which we're all learning. It's the safety aspect, which I've seen him play. I've done the commentary on his TV table games. This will be the third time he's played on the TV table, and what an achievement he's achieved to get to the final. He was going 5-1 down. Apologise. 5-1 down at one stage, then it went to 4-2, and then all of a sudden he did something very special. He went into a zone and went to the hill. But that's what he can do. He's more than capable of running away and staying in control of the game. And as you know, Afan, the concentration spell you've got to have for this game is second to none. You blink, you're out.
Yeah, you can't take any shot for granted at this game, whether it's an easy pot. It's just one of them games where if you switch off for a moment, you will make a mistake. Whether it's positionally or missing the ball, you have to be 100% focused. And TEMUUJIN certainly looks to be, even SHIVAM for that matter. So I think we're in for a good final. So far, it's not disappointed, and looks like TEMUUJIN's well on the way to another break and finish. Does want to slide behind the 3 ball.
Beautiful
just
shot.
Okay, but is he too straight? He might have to accept a thin cutback on the black, potentially, if he's straight. But yeah, you don't want to do too much. He could pump it off the rail if he's confident. I think that's what he's doing. Just play a hard stun shot. Yeah, like that.
Great shot.
Yeah, it's gone a bit too high the other way, but it's better to be on this line because you can see the potting angle better. If it was low on the black, then he's a bit blindsided. So he's definitely played it the right way.
And how do you feel about Qatar Billiard Federation putting on this joy event here in the Middle East for the first time experienced here? I found.
Oh, it's been brilliant. You can't say anything else. Said it all week. The facilities have been brilliant here. We're kind of spoiled, to be honest with you. This is definitely one of the best events I've played in. But yeah, that's 2-1.
But-
Very good start to the final.
And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, on behalf of Joy World Tour with Love, Qatar Billiard Federation with Love as well, giving the players everything at the highest standard in the country. The tables are amazing, the setup is second to none, and all the players have a beautiful hotel where they stay, and they have transportation back and forward, and you get picked up from the airport. Jack Wheeler has flown in to Qatar, and the driver is just off to pick him up. So that's what Qatar Billiard Federation do. They will pick you up from the airport and look after you and take you straight to a luxury hotel, and you come out the hotel, you get onto the minibus, or if you're lucky like Hafan, he's got a friend with a taxi service to take him back and forward.
Yeah, forgot his name now. What was he called?
Pepsi's
No.
Taxis Are Us.
Yeah, no, Pepsi's been lovely. He's been a lovely host. I've really enjoyed my time. It's been not often people will say that. Sometimes Pepsi can be too much, but he's never too much for me. He's a lovely guy.
Yeah, but you've come into 2 offices where I train
Yeah,
over the last few days, and into the media box. So you've seen a little glimpse of myself. But when I play, I'm a deadly player.
yeah,
Be careful.
the assassin.
The eye of the tiger, you teach me.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm surprised at that. I actually had this conversation with someone yesterday. I said it's almost impossible for someone to have an illegal break on this table because it's so quick. And yeah, Shivam's just gone and done that. I didn't quite see how he hit the break, but considering it's only 3 points to make on the break to make it a legal break, yeah, it must have been a bad hit on the break. And TEMUUJIN, the way he's breaking, of course he was gonna get the balls re-racked and have another break himself. So you have the option when it's a legal break, you can get him re-racked and break yourself, get him re-racked and get the opponent to break him again. If you feel like he's not a good breaker, he might do another illegal. So for every 3 illegal breaks, they lose a rack. So there's always, you know, that chance. But on this table, it's very hard to get 3 illegal breaks. So TEMUUJIN was always going to break himself. And the other option, the third option, is to carry on with how the balls lay out. And obviously the balls weren't looking good in that break that Shivam did, so he's gone for the best option, which is to break him himself, but it looks like he's dry. But it's not a bad dry break because these balls haven't come out nicely. There are some problem areas. Obviously any ball on a cushion, it's always tricky. He's got at least 2 stripes on a cushion. One that's potentially tied up with the 5 ball at the bottom, but he's got a ball that's next to it, so this is not a surprise. He's just going to turn the table over. No point fishing for a 1 out of 10 finish. So smart play there from Shivam.
I've often called a fan in the 9-ball world, I call it the silver break, where every ball has gone over the pocket, obviously the golden break. So I call it the silver break. Now in Heyball, I call it the desert break, for a dry break with no balls off the pocket.
I like that. Yeah, but it's a good dry break from TEMUUJIN's point of view, because the balls just came out really ugly. So sometimes you play an opponent that would still start potting balls and, you know, put himself into trouble. But Shivam's obviously put more experience at this game now. Maybe he might have gone game a few months ago when he first started playing this game, because he's from a snooker background. But I was speaking to him earlier this week, and he was saying to me that he needs to try and be more patient and not go for stupid finishes. So now the balls are a little bit more presentable. Every ball has a pocket, I feel now. It's just connecting the dots. He's missed that ball there. Temujin himself hasn't really got an inviting table, so he's going to probably develop the 4-ball here.
And if you've just joined us, we welcome you to the... That's the worst shot I've seen him play.
No, it's a good shot.
Really?
Yeah. He's
Thought
he's blocked the stripe from going into that pocket.
Okay, I thought he might take it down to the black a little bit.
No, so
Too risky.
No, the reason why he's done that is you don't want to be covering bags like right over the pocket, because then the other guy can just like play the loss of turn shot. So you want to be just blocking the ball from going to the pocket. So it's
that's one thing I've learned today.
Yeah, no, it's a different way of like covering the ball from going in. So it's obviously we come from an English 8-ball background, and world rules used to really cover the pockets.
EPA rules.
Yeah, even old EPA. So there you have to get the ball right with the pocket. Whereas in this game, with these rules, you have to do the opposite. You kind of don't want to be covering bags as such, because it makes a loss of turn shot really easy for your opponent.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he tried to play a two-way shot there. I don't think he was wanting the ball to go in. He was trying to knock the one ball safe.
Oh, okay. This is what I like about Afan, ladies and gentlemen. His knowledge in Heyball without past mine, because I'm only learning just how to play the game. So it's not like English 8-ball or American 8-ball table. This is Heyball. So the rules will help and pot in. But the reality is this, Afan. What a shot that was.
Yeah, he's digging now though, Pepsi. So the more balls he's put in, the easier he's going to make it for Temujin. So I would have like played another safety shot of some sort. Just keep your balls on the table, because he's taking his... It's like chess. Obviously, you're a grandmaster at chess. you don't want to be taking too many pieces off the board, and each ball in a frame like this, each ball is like a piece.
Yeah, you're right.
So the more balls you start putting, you're giving the advantage to your opponent. So Shivam has already given the advantage in this frame to Temujin, but Temujin still has to be careful, because while he definitely shouldn't be moving the 4-ball, but I don't know if he can see another ball to move. I think maybe just nudge into the yellow without putting it. Just like, see, he's... Oh, actually, I thought he was going to play safe on that. So I don't think Temujin should start going fishing here too, because that 5-ball is quite trapped in there. The easiest ball to probably break you out is the 6-ball, I would say.
And I had a practice session last night with Shannon, and he put in an attacking performance against me, and now and again he'll miss a ball, but he kept on going, attacking, and his potting, he hits the ball so hard.
Yeah, so
I've never seen anybody like it, Afan.
That's another, obviously playing in China, that's one thing he learned from the top Chinese, and he's obviously been playing with the top Chinese probably similar amount of time I have. They hit the ball with authority, so that's the right way. As soon as he start finessing the ball in, that's when he start playing with inadvertent side comes into play. So what they try and do is hit it true, and that way you don't really, maybe get a touch of unwanted side on the cue ball, and it sends the object ball off target. So you start missing balls. So they try and play hard stun shots quite a lot, the top Chinese players, and he's similar in that sense.
Well, he's in control here. He doesn't want to overrun the cue ball.
Yeah, and this is which I was saying that he probably shouldn't go game here, but he's proved me wrong. He actually played a really good positional shot to get the angle that he needed on the 6 ball. The key there was that he attacked the 5 ball really early, and he was always going to land on 2 or 3 other balls when he broke that ball out.
So this to take a 3-1 lead, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it just needs any angle, whether it's low or high. See, he's probably as bad as he could have been. He's dead straight, I think. I don't know if he can top it through off 2 cushions. If he's dead straight.
I like that.
So
Right
I feel like there was more. If he played it harder, there's more chance of you not landing straight, and you're playing in a bigger area. So I would have made the cue ball track down to maybe even need a blue spot. So you're guaranteeing the angle that way. Whereas the way he played, he was trying to land high on it, so you can play off 1 or 2 cushions. It looks like he's going to play this off 2 cushions potentially.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're having to force the position because you've not got the right angle. You can easily miss the ball.
That could cost him, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen that before, and he was trailing 4-1 in the semi-finals. And that was a terrible human error. But this young man, look at this power blaster. He's going to put this in like a break shot. Well, not this time, but he usually does.
Oh, that's run forever.
I thought he was going to power that in and stun it in.
No, he was trying to land pretty good on either of the 2 balls, really. If that white just pulled up a little bit, it would have been good on the stripe that he's closest to. I can't quite tell what colour it is from looking at the screen. So I don't think he's going for the pot here. He's playing the safety. It's a nice shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Yeah. Thank you, Pepsi. Pepsi's
Okay,
always
well.
looking after me, making sure I'm
Not
don't get-
dehydrating.
my mouth doesn't dry up. He needs me talking. So that was a good safety shot, but the only thing that's gone awkward for Shivam, because he will definitely get ball in hand here, I think. It's a tough snooker to get out of, but he's tied up his 11 ball. And I don't think it goes into either pocket. I don't think it goes into either corner. He doesn't want to be breaking this out. It's a good effort, but it was such a tough snooker. So Shivam, he probably needs to just play another snooker. I would have thought just leave the cue ball where the 11 ball is and just trickle that over either of the corner pockets.
I would take it into the middle, or try and get rid of this one, and then come down and play the snooker.
Yeah, that's not a bad option because that ball is awkward. Yeah, I would put this. Is he going to try and nudge into the little cluster there at the same time? He has tried to do that. Is he going to have the side to flick it out? No, he doesn't. Well, he's still in control. He can always play that shot, the next shot. So this is patient stuff from Shivam. He doesn't need to force the issue here. Even with if he does get, I don't think he'll get ball in hand with the next shot. I think TEMUUJIN should get out of this snooker. He's going to try and maybe go 2 cushions and send the 7 ball towards the left-hand corner pocket. Or it looks like he's trying to send the 7 ball off 1 cushion. Doesn't want to put it. I would have hit that a bit softer because that would put a lot of pressure on Shivam if that ended up.
Wisdom. Wow, another turn, and that could have caused a problem.
Yeah, potentially, but yeah, if he played that a touch softer, and he left that ball somewhere towards the corner bag, then Shivam wouldn't really have an easy snooker to play. So he's still in a strong position, I would say.
Well, this is the first time I've seen Shiva play
Another-
safety by rolling the balls. Usually he's ending the game, every shot, looking for the out. But something tells me he's come in with a game plan. Do you, Alfan, do you go in with a game plan, or do you tend to play every game as it is?
Yeah, every game as it is. To be honest, I try and play the percentages
Okay.
more. So Shivam's doing the right thing here. He's staying patient. He knows that he's in full control, barring a miracle shot or a piece of really good fortune. That potentially could have been that miracle shot. But so now he's in a strong position because the 7 ball's gone quite awkward. So now I would brush off the 11 ball and free it up now. So I don't know why he's playing this ball. Because he had the snooker with the 11 ball, but yeah, so he's still. I mean, it's like a snooker, but it's an easy snooker to get off. But the only problem with that shot is he's not breaking out his bad ball.
And there was another shot there. Take the 9 into the corner and open up the black.
Yeah, now he's got the chance now to play the shot I mentioned 2 or 3 shots ago. Where if he sends this 7 ball over the left corner, then Shivam's going to be under pressure then. And TEMUUJIN knows that this looks like it's on a good road.
It's a foul.
No, it'll touch because the table's really quick.
Wow.
So Shivam is in a little bit of bother now. I don't know if this goes, he might play the snooker off the 11 ball now.
Now, are you ready for this? I did this shot.
So he has to be careful. He doesn't want to kill the 11 ball, but he might have to. Yeah,
Right.
it's like it's a snooker, but it's not doing him any favors because
No.
the 11 ball's still dead there. So TEMUUJIN, I feel like even if he doesn't get out of the snooker, I don't see how Shivam clears up here. He'd have to try and break out the 11 ball, but the only stripe he's got. That's putting all his eggs in one basket. If he doesn't get the breakout right, he probably loses the frame. So yeah, I would say at the moment this is a 50-50 frame.
I feel that he's underhit that.
Yeah, but it'll reach. But even if he misses it, Pepsi,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a big deal. Now, I think
Wow.
it's hard to. I would just leave this ball. Like I don't think he needs to do this. He's going to try and get it.
What a shot.
The side's going to. Yeah, see how fast
Where
this table.
is the ball? He's got to stop. It's
Yeah.
got to stop.
That's not too bad.
Oh.
What I would have done is you could have left him the full sight of the 7, but like leave it in such a place where it would be really hard to break out the 8 ball because the 8 ball doesn't go.
But he's so unlucky.
I think that what he's looking at here is just dropping this 7 ball in and just nudging the 8 ball over the right corner and just leaving the cue ball right behind the 11 ball.
I'm moving the 8.
No, there's too much.
That's how I would have done it.
Yeah, but you're reliant on a little bit of luck. I would have played it the other way. He saw it a different way.
Do you feel a hit and hope here? All in? Try and hit the black? and hope?
Potentially, because a lot of people. Another thing I've noticed playing this game is when the snooker, when the snooker, they try and hit it really hard and to mess the table up a little bit. Obviously, there's only two balls here left of SHIVAMs, so you'll need to be lucky to mess either of those up. Oh
What
wow!
a shot! What a shot! Unbelievable!
Brilliant shot that is.
I found and he played it.
He has, yeah. To judge that with the slide on the cushions, he's played that perfectly. Fair play, really nice shot.
Well, round of applause there.
SHIVAM's reaction is he's just looked to the heavens.
And the president there. We just saw.
Mr. Ramazani.
Yes.
I didn't want you to go through the torture of pronouncing his name, Pepsi, so I did it for you.
You're very kind. I have a speech problem with names. I've just been asked to mention the names, but unfortunately it's a bit difficult for me.
Yeah.
I am a volunteer. I'm not a professional commentator. And I've completed 60 World Championships, and this is a record breaker. First time in the Middle East for Heyball. It's amazing. I'm so lucky to come in and be with you guys. And Afan, it's been a journey of 13 years to be here. It's not a journey of just turning up to a tournament. When I first started with Qatar Billiard Federation, it was just myself and Boboda, and we were volunteers, and Boboda was doing the photographs, and I just had my iPad and filming, and Qatar Billiard Federation allowed me to stay, and now we have a office which you're in. And
Yeah.
It took 13 years to get one.
Yeah, it's a brilliant journey. Fair play to you. You've been an asset to them, I'm sure, promoting the federation all over the world, especially
I'm very
back
lucky.
home. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be blessed, and I feel like if you're a good person, then good things will happen.
Exactly. You can't please everybody, but the one thing I can do, I love meeting hundreds of players. I'll be meeting 500 players very shortly in December for the entrance fee for the TEMUUJIN, the biggest tournament in the world. It's the World TEMUUJIN Cup, run by the WPA and Qatar Billiard Federation. So congratulations to them. And of course, the next Joy tournament here in the Middle East is tomorrow. And Afan representing Pakistan and myself representing England. Now, Jack Wheeler should be at the airport. He has a lift available. So players do get looked after. And what a great shot that was.
That's a clever shot. That's why he played the tougher pot, because he had a good line to attack that. Probably his most awkward ball, but he's landed on it so good that he can send the cue ball towards the top cushion and leave himself perfect on his the other ball in the bulk area. This is... He's kind of quit on that shot. He's left himself too straight. All he had to do was like use the top cushion to leave himself the natural angle to track down the table. Now he might have to screw back off the side cushion that he's cueing over. It should still be okay, but just a little bit more awkward.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, look at the spin. It's so...
Where's the white? Wow, it's destined to stay out of the pocket.
He's left himself a tricky pot here.
He's all in.
Yeah.
He's going to power blast this in.
No, he has to just trickle this in. Dead weight, as slow as possible. And he's missed it.
Oh! Unlucky. The adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah.
He's feeling it out there.
It was the shot a couple of shots ago where he didn't leave himself the right angle. Anytime you've got to try and play what you call a technique shot, a positional shot, where he's having to use spin, especially screw back, then it's more of a difficult shot. I mean, obviously players at this level can play that shot, but if you leave yourself the natural lines, you know, it's so much more easier to move the cue ball around. So that's the mistake that probably cost him, not necessarily that pot, because that pot wasn't easy, especially rolling it in dead weight.
The way I see it, the 4 and the 2, Afan, is going to be key balls. The 1 as well. He has missed this 1 before in a match, but he's getting closer to the object ball.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's much better.
landed perfect. So the secret to this finish for me is, I feel like it's easier if he attacks the 2 ball first instead of the 4 ball.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's more difficult to land good on the 4 ball whilst the 2 ball's on the table, whereas it's really easy to land good on the 2 ball whilst the 4 ball's on the table. So he's going to need to get a good angle on the 3. Or the other option is, you know, he could maybe track down now, but he needs to have an angle, but not too much, so where he can like screw back onto the left hand side cushion and land on the 2 ball that way. Let's have a look at the angle. That looks a bit steep for me now. So now he's got a trickier positional shot. This is, I kind of saw this as a potential problem right before he started putting his first spot. Can he get inside, like play a delicate shot where he's kind of like going between the 9 ball and the 2 ball? That's such a tricky shot. The line is there, but the execution has to be perfect. Even if he kind of gets a glancing kiss off the 2 ball, off the left hand side of it, it shouldn't be too bad. But it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge on this slick cloth. The spin is exaggerated.
But the time's ticking, Afan. 40 seconds per shot.
45, but I think he's probably got an extension too, I think, which is probably called for.
Is he playing the time game? I'm wondering.
I think he's going to try and play the shot I mentioned. Oh, wow.
Wow.
No, he's going to be no man's land here. That was the danger.
Was he trying to hit the 8?
No, no, he's just completely mishit that. He's trying to use the side cushion, so screw back all the way to the side cushion, but because he's kind of like a little bit quit on it, so he's not gone through the shot fully. The spin took effect too late. That's why it's not even contacted the side cushion. The angle looks steep to me anyway.
What a shot. But he's tied up his 2 ball, Afan.
Yeah.
So the 9 to the corner or the middle, which would you play? I'm going for the corner.
There's whichever option he goes for, there's no pressure on the shot whatsoever now, because Temujin's killed his 2 ball and the 4 ball's quite awkward too.
Oh, what a shot. Got the angle to move.
No, so this again.
This
to
is
me,
how he plays.
this is the wrong option.
He goes all in, Afan.
Fair play. I mean, if he's moving that,
This young man from India is the greatest potter, Afan, on the TV table. He is going all in.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, obviously, I play the game differently too.
What
SHIVAM.
a shot!
Fair play to him.
What a shot!
There is. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, he shouldn't have gone for it. I would have personally.
Wow!
The ball that he moved, I would have just trickled that over the top pocket, purely because of where Temujin's 2 balls were, because it guarantees you the frame, whereas SHIVAM's the way SHIVAM went, you know, there's a little bit more risk attached, and you kind of like maybe giving your opponent a chance to get back into the frame.
I like your thinking, Afan, but Shaman's thinking is this: I'm attacking.
Yeah.
Take care. I'm all in.
And listen, I'm not going to criticise someone that's attacking. You know,
This is incredible.
I said a few minutes ago I play 8 ball with more percentages attached.
Yeah.
To increase my chances of winning frames, or you know, getting good outcomes from shots. SHIVAM's from a snooker background, so he probably doesn't know what I mean if I said percentages. And you got to play to your strengths, right? And Shivam's strength is, like you said, he's a brilliant potter, you know, and he's gonna keep doing that. So yeah, I'm not here to knock him for it. Fair play to him. It's his style.
The thing I see, Afan, I give titles to players how I see it. He is the greatest potting machine in the tournament. Up until now, he is playing the greatest queuist in the tournament. Who do you think is going to be the best? And the answer, we're going to have to wait and see. But the greatest queuist is 3-2 up against the greatest potter in the tournament. But right now, he doesn't want a dry bake. He's asked for the cue board to be clean. We need to find out, our fan, how many minutes are left in the frame. Well, in their match.
In the match. I don't think the match has been going on for too long, because the first 3 frames were all off the breaks. So yeah, I don't think there's a worry yet that maybe, you know, that they won't get the maximum 13 frames in.
Afan, the in off, the disaster, the whites disappeared.
There's always a chance of that in off, but I always feel like it's unlucky too, because you're kind of like going off 2 cushions, and to find the right line to pocket the cue ball is very unlucky in my opinion. And he's been unlucky with the break, but there's a little bit of work to do. I think you got to go stripes. You got the problem of the 12 ball. I think the pink stripe is. You could attack that with the 14 ball. Nudge into the 4 ball. That gets that problem out of the way.
Afan, the colour I'm going for, I'm all in, ladies and gentlemen.
So he's
on stripes.
Yeah, he's playing my shot. I think he's going to pot this and nudge into the 4 ball.
Absolutely.
Just softly, not too hard though.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, he's been a little bit lucky. I would have felt like he should have played that a little bit softer. But yeah, he's pretty good now. So he's got a little bit of angle to get the cue ball out, back towards the middle of the table somewhere.
Afan, $24,000 are up for grabs to become the champion. A ticket, plane, straight to the World Games. That's what's on stake for these boys. Unbelievable young men representing their country. But there's something else very special as well, Afan. Sponsorship deals become Asian champion of 2024.
Yeah, definitely. There's not just the prizes on offer in this tournament. You said it yourself, you know, that there's a good chance you might get some additional sponsorship from, you know, big billiards companies. So yeah, so it's a big title. It's, you know, obviously pressure there. I feel like both players have handled the occasion pretty well. You know, it's they've been used to playing in these environments, you know, quite a lot recently, and obviously SHIVAM looks more experienced than TEMUUJIN, but TEMUUJIN has played on some big stages in China, you know, so...
Wow. Yep. Sorry, Afan.
Oh, what happened there? Sorry.
Wow. He mishit the cue ball there, and he must have had a kick on the cue ball, and it stopped, but skidded down the table.
No, I think that's what he tried to do.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he's just stunned it in just to get himself... He's on the right line here. Just stun it down. Wants to be straighter than this. I think he's just okay. Just trickle this in. He just wants to be... yeah, just maybe a little bit off straight, so you can maybe use the side cushion if you wanted. Dead straight's fine too. It means you might be a little bit further away from the 8 ball, but just like you'll see how soft he plays this, because he doesn't want the cue ball to run away.
Is he looking for the middle?
Yeah, it looks like he is.
He's going for the middle, Afan.
Okay.
Is he too straight?
No, he's okay. You can
Yeah.
stun, just got enough angle, but obviously these middles from this angle, they are tighter than the corners from this angle, that is. So yes, and he's gonna have to hit this at least medium pace to get it to stun down the table. So he can't really use any of the jaws of the pocket. So it's centre ball striking needed here. With the object ball, he needs to hit the centre of the pocket.
Wow.
He slammed it in.
Absolutely hammered that ball in the pocket. It was like I call that the sledgehammer shot. What we're treated to, Afan.
Yeah, that's knowledge for you, because this is all he plays, and he knows the capabilities of each pocket and what he can and can't do and get away with. But yeah, still needs good cueing. Don't get me wrong. He's hit the centre of the pocket there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time out here after the 6 frames. We're going to take a commercial break. But before we go to the commercial break, on behalf of Afan and myself and Qatar Billiard Federation and Joy World Tour, get yourself a cup of coffee. We're going to go and get a bag of popcorn. We're in for a thriller, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very shortly. Goodbye for now. 5-minute break. Grab your cup of tea. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, it's been an amazing game so far. 4-2, we just had a break. We just had a nice cup of tea. And I hope you grabbed a cup of tea as well, guys. And what a thriller of a match we have for you. Now, it's been an epic battle all day. As we watch the 9 go in, Afan will be back very shortly. He's just gone to call a prayer. And Afan is back with me. And I got some breaking news, Afan. I got some of the biggest. I got the biggest news, ladies and gentlemen, to the worldwide fans. Tomorrow morning, I believe, you will see me play against a professional Heyball player who's just come back from China. It's Cena versus Pepsi on the Joy TV table, live around the world. What a match that's going to be.
Yeah, that should be a good challenge for you, Pepsi.
Yeah, we've been playing. He's been my training partner. Oh, what a draw. Unbelievable.
Looks like I've drawn Raza again. So
oh, wow. What a match that's going to be. Have fun. I think you're on the TV table as well.
Table 1, is that the TV table?
That's table 1. They selected the TV players, and Afan and Pepsi are on the TV table. Unbelievable. And you'll be able to see me play. I'm so excited. I'm pumped up. I don't think I can sleep, Afan. Tell me what's going on.
Well, you'll have to calm down a little bit. You don't want to be playing with that much excitement.
I'm so excited. I don't know if I can sleep tonight. Because I know I can beat him.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just take it easy and, bring yourself down a little bit and then...
Forget bringing myself down. I'm going all in. I'm going all in.
Everyone's going all in.
Because that's how you get to the final.
Yeah.
Cena doesn't know what's coming tomorrow. He's going to see it completely different. It's the eye of the tiger. But right now, these two players, 5-2, I found. We just had a look at the clock there, and we just seen the time ticking away.
Yeah, I don't think the clock will play a part in this match. Looking at the scoreline, there's a potential, potentially another 6 frames. About 44, 45 minutes left. Shivam's got a bigger obstacle ahead of him with the scoreline 5-2 down. The way TEMUUJIN breaks at this game, he's potentially going to give himself another couple of good looks, I think, from his own break. So Shivam probably needs to play perfect here, and it might still not be enough. It just depends if he can get the chances to come back into this match.
Well, the most important thing is we talk about chances. I'm sorry, Afan, this is a game of incredible talent and ability, and they both got it. He's 5-2 down, but let me tell you something right now. He has got the eye of the tiger, and I feel he will break and run. That's how I see it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling it. Here we go.
Well, he needs it. I know you're feeling it. So he's got the first part of putting a ball off the break. How's the leave? The layout isn't too bad, as long as you can put a ball. I think you can cut the stripe back. It's not the worst layout. I think if he had a choice, it probably... Yes, I think stripe's probably the ball anyway. Just looking at how the spots there. So that was a thinner cut than what it looked like on the TV screen, because that cue ball zipped back and forth 4 or 5 times. I don't think he's on anything easy. It doesn't look like he can cut the the lowest of those 3 stripes into the right centre. He hasn't looked at it. He's looking at it now, the 15 ball.
Isn't that a lovely photograph from Peter, as we talked about earlier? And he sent a beautiful memory photograph. And thank you very much to Peter, who is a dedicated Joy follower here on the tour in the Middle East. And thank you very much. He sent a couple of photographs over with a picture frame. Thank you very, very much, Peter, and we love you very dearly. I think, to be fair, Afan, I was one of the luckiest pool players on the planet, and I always will say I'm the luckiest because I'm a great believer. And you said earlier, I mean, good things happen when you give away your time. And Joy, ladies and gentlemen, Joy World Tour have given Pepsi the opportunity of a lifetime. You have to tune in, as I'll be playing live around the world very shortly.
Ooh.
Tune in for tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you've got that to look forward to, but TEMUUJIN there is probably kind of killed himself in that frame with that one shot. He's missed the tough one ball, I will say.
It's the first one he's missed, isn't it? He's smiling, he's power blasted it.
But I tell you what, though, it's a good miss because his balls are still very kind, whereas TEMUUJIN's spots are looking very difficult, and he knows it. That's why he's thinking long and hard about what shot to play. He could maybe just snooker in behind the 7 ball. Oh, he didn't. He was trying to get the 6 ball off the cushion too. That's not bad. He's made it a little bit tricky. Obviously, he's not left an easy pot on, but he's blocked the path for the 12 ball into the right corner. So that's a little bit of work to do for SHIVAM. So SHIVAM, is he going for the 11 ball through the gap?
He's going for everything. Watch the power of this shot.
No.
No. Has he? Oh, he's just kissed it.
Yeah.
And he's missed it. That was a frame winner. And he's hopping there.
Yeah, it was a frame winner if he potted it, definitely, because the stripes are all there. But TEMUUJIN still doesn't have the easiest of finishes here. I mean, the finish, if the 3 ball drops into the middle, which I think it does, if he can get right behind it, then he's just got to navigate a couple of balls down the cushions. So he's going to attack here, I think. And I don't think that's too bad. If he can screw straight back on to the 6 ball here, which is what he's looking at, then everything is just kind of connect the dot stuff. So he's got his only difficulties, obviously, it's a big difficulty on these tables, putting a couple of balls down the cushions. So it's just, again, the speed of the table just made that cue ball run an extra inch, and it's made this pot more difficult. You know, if that just stops an inch and a half to the right, I feel like this is 9 out of 10 shot for him. But he's still,
He's just knocked on the door, and somebody was there to open it for him.
And he's got a nice angle here. He can use the top cushion, I think. Or is he too straight from here? It looks like he's got a little angle. I'm just thinking if he can use the top cushion, he can get closer to the 3 ball to make that shot really easy. But we, obviously, from this TV screen, I don't really know how tight it looks. So he did have the nice angle I suggested. So if he drops this in, it'll be interesting to see what he wants to do with the 1 ball. Is he gonna like trickle it in, go forward, and take the 8 ball into the bottom right corner? Is he gonna look to power it in and try and get the cue ball out into the middle of the table? He can take the black into the left centre. Let's see what he goes with. So I think he's going to have to go. The angle he's left himself. He could screw back here too, so he can go forward or screw back. Me personally, I'm looking at maybe screwing this back because I feel like with these shots, remember what I said, Pepsi, you gotta.
Yeah, I remember.
You gotta give him a little bit more so that you kind of squeeze them in off the jaws, so you can do that with. See.
What a shot, Afran.
Yeah, he's looking really good now. I feel like he's broken the back of the match after the interval, winning those 2 frames immediately after the interval with a 4-2 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 frames to 2. He's on the hill to be crowned champion of 2024 Asian champion. The title of $24,000 in his suitcase, and flying to the World Games to represent his country. Unbelievable, Afan. What an achievement, and all because of a few misses. And now we are watching an epic battle. And you have to stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. The presentation will be live straight away after the ceremony, after this last match game. So the medals will be presented and the trophies to the winner and the runner-up and the 3rd place, as well as the ladies division as well, Afan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking like it's far away now, unless SHIVAM can put a good run together. But the problem he's got now is that TEMUUJIN's got 3 out of the next 5 breaks. Even if we see a full 5 frames that's remaining in this match, and like I said, the way he's got a really good break, he puts more times than not. He will get a good 2 or 3 chances to win, in my opinion. Well, that's the first thing SHIVAM needed. Oh, actually, I spoke too early. He didn't make the 2 balls into the middles. Another ball went in, so a little bit fortunate there, but doesn't look like the easiest of tables. There's a problem on each set. You've got the 12 ball tied up at the bottom here, and you've got the 3 ball which is frozen also. So here he doesn't need to go because he's got the big lead. This is the right play for me. He doesn't need to chase. His opponent needs to do all the chasing. He can be patient. Don't force it. SHIVAM needs to force it. So smart play from TEMUUJIN there.
Yeah, in the time, we need to find out what time is left on the clock. And we'll soon tell you how this game is going to be played out, Afan, and your experience, knowledge. 36 minutes. There's not enough time, Afan. He's won the tournament.
No, there's plenty of time. 36,
really?
Yeah.
I was told 11 minutes a frame.
No.
A game.
No. It all depends who you're playing and how the balls come out, Pepsi. 36 minutes for 5 frames, plenty of time. Just depends on the player, if he really uses the clock. See, that was a brave shot from TEMUUJIN there. It was, if he gets that, he wins the match. So I can understand why he's gone for it. But yeah, I would say there's plenty of time left for SHIVAM. 11 minutes is quite a lot for a frame. But again, it all depends on how the balls come out. If the balls come out, scruffy, then there's more safety involved. The frame will take longer. But I feel like on this table, because it's so quick, the balls they are open more times than not. If there is something tied up, it's usually 1 or 2 balls.
Sorry for interrupting, Afan. India are pulling this game back. It's going to be very close to 6-3. I'm a great believer in an Indian comeback. Surely, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing one of the greatest potters at the table. Do not underestimate his ability. He's coming back. India will not give in. What a...
Ooh.
What happened there?
He floated in, but he just
What
stayed over the
happened
pocket.
there?
To be honest, he was in trouble anyway. Even if that did go in, he was like
He would have powered that 10 in.
the angle wasn't there to get it out. The only shot he might have had, if I don't know if the black's too high up the cushion, he may have been able to play off the black to manufacture an angle.
Too high up.
Yeah.
But the way he plays that shot, Afan, I know you haven't seen him play on the TV table. He is a power blaster. He will generate power. Oh, he's missed. Oh, he missed it, Afan.
It's leaked out too. He's going to leave this ball.
He's missed it.
No, maybe not.
But he just touched it.
Yeah, potentially at that pace, you're kind of like allowing for the ball to drift a little bit, maybe off a finger mark. That's not the best shot from Shivam because it's still okay. It could have nudged the 10 ball out a little bit more, but he got a double kiss. Shivam's in a strong position here. Feel like TEMUUJIN may need to go at this 2 ball. He kind of needs to get into a position where he can maybe attack the pocket where the 8 ball is, either try and play a loss of turn shot somehow to, because it's
massive.
Yeah, it's not an easy shot to snooker behind, so he's going to go attack here and then see how the balls lay and then try and snooker him if he doesn't like the next shot.
It's the free ball, Afan, which is going to save the frame and become champion. It's only that area because he's looking at making a combination here and take the 7 in to the black. Surely he's got to find an angle here from the 6 to the 7. Is that a possibility and take it into the corner?
I'm thinking maybe put the 4 ball and track the cue ball behind the 7 ball and play the loss of turn shot.
Exactly.
Potentially, but you need to be... The only danger with that is, Shivam will just put his 2 stripes and just, play the loss of turn shot himself and leave the black over the pocket. And that's probably going to be enough to win the frame. I like this now. Try and...
From the 4?
No, just if you can nudge the 3 ball on top of the black, I think just put the ball in and he has to get the black out then.
Afan, do you know what I like about you and me doing the commentary? We're like electricians. Positive and a negative.
So
I'm attacking. I'm going all in.
So he's going to play this. He's going to play the good white here.
There you go. That's what I can't understand, Afan. He's playing too negative. You've got to stay positive in this game. He's taking this into the corner. India are on his way back. I'm a great believer in comebacks.
Yeah,
he's going to absolutely nail this. Watch this power on this shot. Watch.
He's going to... this is tricky, because the 13 ball is deep into that pocket, so it's hard to control the cue ball here.
There it is, the power blaster.
That's a brilliant shot.
But Afan, this is what I love in telling the fans around the world. 2 commentators are seeing it, positive and negative. I see a great belief. I'm a believer, Afan. I'm a believer. He's coming back. Do not underestimate this power of this young man. His potting ability. When I trained with him last night, he explained to me last night how to pot the balls and be afraid of no shot.
Oh, Pepsi, you've put him off. Has he been looking? No, he's all right.
How did he miss that?
He rushed it.
He rushed it.
Why is he? Well, I don't know why he rushed it. Maybe he's thinking, I need to put this quickly because of the match clock, but there's enough time left, I feel.
Afan, yeah. My comeback. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. I want to see a comeback.
Yeah, I don't like these shots when the cue ball and object ball are so close. But he's played it well. So this, I feel, the 3 ball is for the match. This is the 8 ball for me. If he puts the 3 ball, he wins the match. because he's going to leave himself a good angle on the one ball
Definitely.
to come down for the 7 ball. So this is a similar shot. I think this is slightly easier to the ball he potted into this pocket in the last frame. And watch, I mean, I don't want to jinx him, but I feel like he should pot this after potting the one that was more difficult.
Just, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, we can.
on behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation, on behalf of Joy World Tour, on behalf of Afan and myself, we're at the closing stages of 3 balls. It's been a great tournament, and remember, Heyball is the future, and the Middle East has had a glimpse of it. Join us tomorrow in the Heyball Championships. In the Open, 64 players are battling out for thousands of US dollars. But in the meantime, this young man's got 24,000 of them, and a world title as the Asian champion of 2024 champion.
But look at his, if you look at, you know, he's about to win a pretty big title, but he looks so focused and composed. There's no, he's doing the right things, even, you know, on the verge of winning a big title for him. You know, he's first time I saw him play was probably back end of last year, I think, in China, and I can tell straight away when someone's got it, and you know, I was impressed with him the first time I saw him. And since then, he's had some big results too.
Afan, on behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation and the Joy World Tour, we say thank you for your time. Goodbye, everybody. Your champion of 2024. It's time to go and meet them, Afan. Let's go.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
أهلا وسهلا بكم في حفل ختام بطولة آسيا هايبول قطر 24. بعد أيام مليئة بالتحدي والمنافسة التي جمعت بين أفضل لاعبي ولاعبات البلياردو في آسيا، نتقدم ونبدأ تكريم أصحاب المراكز الثلاثة. اللاعبة فيدا بلاي من دولة الهند. اسمحوا لي أن أدعو محمد الرمزاني رئيس الاتحاد القطري للتفضل وتكريم الفائزين من فئة الرجال والنساء. اللاعبة فيدا بلاي من دولة الهند. اللاعبة شترا من دولة الهند. اللاعبة شترا من دولة الهند. أما الآن ننتقل لتكريم المركز الثاني رنر يوان أران من سنغافورة. وأخيرا نحتفل بالمركز الأول اللاعبة ورا تنان من تايلاند. اللاعب أمير علي من دولة العراق. From Malaysia. اللاعب شيفا موارا من دولة الهند. نحتفل بالمركز الأول وبطل بطولة آسيا للهايبول قطر 2024 اللاعب تيموجين من دولة منغوليا. والعرفان إلى الجهات الرسمية التي كانت سندا وداعما رئيسيا لإنجاح هذا الحدث. نخص بالشكر وزارة الرياضة والشباب، الاتحاد الآسيوي، الاتحاد القطري، والاتحاد الدولي لألعاب الرياضة. دوركم في دعم الرياضة وتطويرها يعزز من مكانة البطولات ويضمن استمراريتها بنجاح. ولا ننسى رعاة هذا الحدث المميز شركة جوي، شركة ليبروين، فندق حياة الجنسي، وشركة GWC. إن دعمكم لنا هو ما أسهم في تحقيق هذه البطولة لهذا المستوى من النجاح. شكرا لكم جميعا على حضوركم ومشاركتكم هذا الحدث الرياضي الكبير. نتطلع إلى رؤيتكم في البطولات القادمة. شكرا.
قصقص.